In a vast landscape full of adventurers, you are now listening to the world of chaotic amateurs.
I have a can ready. So, Alex, when you are.
Welcome to Chaotic Amateurs, the internet's #1 D&D 5e play podcast. I'm your host and DM. With me, I have
Dash as Thrakis.
Bentley Michaels is Reverian Night Meadow.
Brett as Arthur.
Caleb is Scory Telbrun.
and Milo is Ball. And last we left our adventurers, they had just ignited the automated defenses of the Tower of Chaos.
The Tower of
Tanos.
Tower of Tanos. Let the adventure begin.
The Cower of Taint Floss.
You are in the Tower of Taintflaws.com.
I immediately try to escape. I don't know where to turn.
I go
escape.
deeper.
So, if you all remember last time, the spectral-looking, astral-looking wizard showed up and implemented defensive protocols. Wolf and Rhyperion, you are in a chamber with a small pool showing images of the outside, a crystal glass barrier between you and the main room where the wizard sits. Ball, Arthur, and Scory, you kind of secreted yourselves down a hallway when one of the doors opened up while you were in the ethereal. Traveling down the hallway, you don't pay much mind to what's going on the other side. But because this wizard is being fairly defensive, I'm going to go ahead and have everybody roll initiative.
Boy.
Okay.
We have 5 minutes left?
No, 5 is my initiative. I'll be right back.
Oh.
Okay. 5 for Rhyperion. 14. 14 for Ball.
Oops.
Going around Scory.
That would be an 8.
8. Arthur.
9.
9. Big rolls, guys.
Thank you.
Rhyperion got a 5. Wolf.
17.
17. All right. It's going to be... It's 11. Okay, and those guys... Okay. Okay, I'm going to group this up a little differently. Basically, we're going to split the two groups, kind of. Your initiatives work well for it, but... Let's see. So we're going to have...
This is now my question paddle. Excuse me. Product placement.
I don't know why I think that's so funny, but that's hilarious.
Because it's stupid as shit.
Because Caleb has a really dumb sense of humor.
Oh, speaking of
Okay,
dumb
you're the
senses of
one
humor.
looking-
Got him.
You're the one in the chat looking up taintfloss.com to see if it's available.
Oh, man. Speaking of
Somebody
dumb...
else is going to take it. Damn
You're
it.
you're the fool that thinks that it's $20 a year.
It's because
It's only 12.
it's out of my realm.
Should I buy it?
I got
I will pitch in.
17 pages of Frank today.
From
Hell
House
yeah.
Party?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I woke up and I
That
was
game is
like...
actually kind of fun.
And I-
I bought it, and it's pretty fun.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. your parts make me kind of awkward, but besides that,
Oh, did I
can't
take you
help
out
but
back
not
and
hear
suck
you.
your dick?
Yeah, it's a little weird.
Nice.
I didn't mind it. Let me live out my fantasies.
But yeah, 17 pages. It's like over 10,000 words. It's
Jeez
like-
Louise.
Yeah, they're doing like an update on Frank. He's got like a whole new story thing coming out, and I was like,
Oh, yeah.
they were like, "Oh, what's the quote on this?" And I told them. They were like, "Holy shit!" And I was like, "Well, you sent me 17 pages of shit." He's got a.
All right.
There's something wrong.
We
with
ready?
it. He's sick. Oh, Alex. By the way, this is. I don't know if you were, but this is now my my question paddle. Like I'm in.
Oh,
an
very
auction.
nice. I like it.
So that
Okay.
way, I'm being very classy.
Scory Jesus take the wheel. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So to start off, we're going to do Wolf and Riff first, and then we'll resolve that, and then we'll go over to the rest of the group in the hall. Your initiatives are a little out of order, but that's how I'm going to do it since you're separated.
I do want to ask, what are we doing with Chain? He's over there.
Shane is
room.
over there in the room. That's where he is. Okay. Yeah. He's got something going on.
I just wanted to remind you that he exists.
Oh yeah.
He would probably do something.
Yeah. And what can he do, like as far as actions around your
so
turn?
He's not supposed to attack, but he can dash and help and stuff like that.
Okay. Because you can like impose disadvantage on strikes, things like that. Aid.
Yes.
Okay. Him being away, I may have him do an attack since he's away from you. Since I kind of caused that. So
However you want to handle it.
Wolf, you are up first. Staring through this crystal wall, you see this wizard, a bit translucent, waving his hands around, looking at the walls, not directly at you guys, performing some sort of arcane spells.
Well, I want to stop him. Is there any way I can open the glass thing, or is it like a...
Looks like it's affixed to the stone there. There's no opening mechanism for it that you can see readily.
Is there a way to, like, I guess, could I try to bash through it?
You could try.
Okay, I'm going to try and run at it and bash it.
All right, you run up to it, and you're going to go ahead and make an attack against this thing.
Okay. That's a nat 20.
Oh, natural 20 on that?
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah. Item. It's got an amount of hit points to get through. All of those just vanish as you smash into it. The middle of it just opens up, and just chunks of it fall on the floor, catching the attention of this wizard as he looks up to you, kind of mid cast, and is just kind of analyzing what you're doing and analyzing like the fragments on the ground, kind of mid thought. What else do you want to do?
And then I'll use my bonus action to enter rage.
All right. You want to stay right there? You still probably have about 15 feet of movement.
I will at least be on the other, like obviously the other side.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
and
you're
I'll
about
be
10
there.
feet away from the thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep like a distance, but yeah.
And you're not yelling, "Oh yeah," or anything like that.
Oh, that's actually pretty good. Okay, I yell as I break through. I yell,
Oh, yeah!
Very good. Very
Time to
good.
drink the Kool-Aid!
Rhyperian, you are up next. You see Wolf break through this thick crystal wall that was between you and the wizard.
All right. Well, I was going to ask him something, but it seems like we're going for it. So I'm going to follow my my war mentor, Mr. Wolf, and I will engage Shadow Chucks. And obviously I've been around enough spells to know what's going on, so I want to try to like disrupt his concentration by Shadow Chucking him.
Okay. You can ride up on him, or you can do it from a distance.
Yeah, that's good.
All right. So you're just on the other side of the broken.
Because it's got like a
glass
60-foot radius or whatever. So
Yeah.
as long as I could have seen him where I was at, I probably wouldn't have moved.
Yeah. You move in there. Kind of the middle section of this thing is broken through. The sides of it are still.
Okay.
The sides of the crystal are still there.
Okie dokie. So that is to attack. See, plus 6. So that's a non-natural 20 and an 18 to attack.
Those are both going to hit.
Great.
Yeah. Where is your stats guy? Why did you not load?
Come to find out that those don't hit. So we've got...
Yeah, no, for sure.
And 8. Okay, so 18 points of psychic damage. befall this wizarding bloke as my shadow chucks go out in craziness and attack him. I go, ha ha ha, I got your back, Mr. Wolf. Oh yeah.
So yeah, you see the mind of this thing kind of recoil as it's looking at Wolf, and then sees you with the shadow chucks hitting at him, and it takes this psychic damage from it. After that is his turn, and you see him kind of finish the arcane spell that he's doing, and you see the doorways that were leading up here apparate doors in front of them, which all lock in place. And you kind of hear that same sound echo down through the tower. Looks like he's implemented some sort of lockdown procedure for this tower. He's going to turn to the two of you and point centrally to you, to the two, kind of where that glass is, and what apparates is this small cloud of green yellow gas that just expands into the chamber you're in, Riff, and then partially into the chamber you're in, Wolf, and it's this just stinking cloud of noxious fumes. Nothing right now happens, but as you breathe in, you feel the kind of pain of it entering your lungs. It is going to vanish and reappear on the other side of the table at the end, where those two crystals are that activated the ethereal transport. After that, we go over to the corridor crew.
Boy.
You guys are in this small corridor. It's enough to fit kind of two wide. You see just ahead of you, it turns off to the left, and then there's also a small room to the left as well. Ball, you're going to be up first. I would say all of you, though, in this corridor hear the kind of echoey sounds of stone moving. And then a thunk on the stone floor as it kind of echoes down the hallway. Probably not in the small room next to you, but down the corridor. Ball, what do you do?
I'd really like to delay my turn, but I also want to see what's around this corner. I'm just going to step next to Zephyrus. I kind of caught up with him a little bit, and I'm going to peer in that room.
Yeah, taking a look in the room, a quick glance. You see a set of stairs that proceed downward. A small table with some journals on it and writing utensils. That's about it.
That is very interesting. Oh, you all heard that sound that just happened, right? Should we maybe try to get back to the rest of the group?
I'm behind you guys, and I don't see a way out the way we came.
Yeah, looking back the way you came, it is that same stone wall. No corridor exists.
I think our only option is to wait or to forge on, and I'm not one for waiting too long.
The way back is the way forward.
It would seem that way.
I'm gonna go into... let's go to the end of the hall and see what's down there.
All right. As you get down to the end of the hallway there, you look over and you see coming out of the wall and placing itself onto the floor is this stone insectoid creature with a spear that it's kind of holding, and it just looks at you and just goes
Ew.
Yeah.
How big?
That's what you see.
Gross. I'm gonna go ahead and shoot something at it. Yeah, let's go ahead and Thorn Whip. I'm gonna kill this thing.
All right.
Yep.
Yeah, it's about 15 feet away from you.
And Thorn Whip. That is going to be... It is an attack. Let me double check that it's attack. I haven't used this for a while, sorry. Make a melee spell attack, so that's going to be 18.
18 to hit?
Yep.
18 hits.
So I throw out one of my cards. It goes behind it. It kind of explodes into little fragments of paper that deal 8 piercing damage, and it is pulled 10 feet closer to me.
8 piercing damage. And how many? 5 feet, 10 feet, you said?
10 feet.
10 feet.
10 feet. So it's right up on you, and it's like it clutches its spear and is pointing it towards you menacingly. It doesn't look like it's here to be friends.
Boy, if Jane was here, you'd be dead.
All right,
That'll be my
Arthur,
turn.
you are up next as you hear a clash of battle down the hallway.
Turn your mic.
I guess I'm gonna just go down there. I hear ball. If I go like right here, can I see that creature?
Yeah, from there you can see it.
All right, and then I'ma just hit it in the old Bobo.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna just Eldritch Blast him. First one is a 14 to hit,
14 misses as it goes wide.
and the second one is a 22 to hit.
23 makes contact.
Okay. Well, in that case, 10 force damage.
10 force damage. Perfect. Okay. So yeah, you release this blast of Eldritch energy into it, and it smashes into it. And you see this thing is made of stone, and so bits of that stone just pulverize and break off like one of its middle arms that it has, like the joint there, and it just kind of it breaks off into there.
Oh, yeah.
Anything else?
That's my turn.
All right, Scory, you are up next. You see Ball and Zephyrus at the end of this hallway, throwing spells, slinging things right at something.
Okay. I will go ahead and charge as close as I can. I see it's a little crowded, but
you can get up there,
okay.
kind of where you're positioned. This thing does have a bit of cover from you, but you can see at least half of it.
Okay. I think as let's see here. And you say it's stone, correct?
Yes, it appears to be made of stone, similar stone to what this tower is made of.
Okay. And I think what I'm going to do is, this sucks, but I'm going to do it anyway. I am going to. You say it's undercover. Is there a way that I can? Let's see. Did I already spend my? I don't think I did. My Misty Step.
I don't believe so.
Okay. Yeah, I still got it. Okay. So if I can, I want to get on the other side of it using Misty Step.
Yeah.
Can I see enough of it to do that?
You can see just on the other side, and that's where you're going to Misty Step to, so you can jump right over there.
Perfect.
You get there and you see past it, and just in a flash, you are seeing the backside of it.
Nice. And that counts as my bonus action, right? Or
Bonus
my
action,
movement?
I believe,
Okay.
for Misty Step.
Good. Then I am going to go ahead and take out my scimitar and just try to hack a chunk off of it.
All right.
My machete.
You have advantage since you're flanking this thing with the ball.
Right.
It's unaware of your presence behind it.
23 to hit.
23 hits.
And it's been so long since I've attacked anything the old-fashioned way. 7 damage.
7 damage. So yeah, the same. You kind of crack open some of the stone that it's made from, but your mundane weapon doesn't seem to pierce it quite as much as you'd hoped.
Okay. And does it have... Do I notice, like, the thorn whip thing that Milo did, or that ball did, does that change anything in terms of, like, its ability to dodge things or anything like that?
No, it doesn't have any component like that.
It's just like a one-time move thing, and then it lets go.
It pulls him with the action of the attack.
Okay. It doesn't... Okay. I think that is going to be it for me then.
All right.
Or, actually, can I kneel down?
If you'd like to, yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna kneel down.
Take a knee.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a knee. So Ball can tabletop this thing,
Gotcha.
and we can get this guy prone.
Yeah, so for kind of half your movement, you can hunker down, take a knee. And you can pull up from that at no cost, but you're in effective prone next to it.
That's fine. And I would yell out, knock him over me.
All right.
Oh God.
That thing's action was to get out, so it isn't going to do anything. Back over to the main chamber with the wizard. Wolf and Riff. You see this wizard at the end of the hallway there where the 2 doors are that you entered. You hear a bit of commotion from the western room. You don't see anything in there, but what you see from the eastern room is one of these same stone creatures comes out. Let me put him on the right layer. You see the same kind of insectoid creature made of stone with a spear comes out and turns to you, Wolf, and charges, getting right up next to you, but not able to make its attack on this turn. Wolf, you are up next.
Okay. Well, I want to get out of this like gaseous fog.
That is right. Actually, since you start your turn in this choking gas, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. That's gonna be a 12.
A 12. A 12 saves.
Yes.
So you're going to take half damage from this. So you take 7 poison damage as you breathe in these noxious fumes, and you kind of choke on the air around you.
Okay. Can I like disengage from him without taking an attack of opportunity?
As an action, you can disengage so that you wouldn't provoke an attack of opportunity. The cloud itself extends 10 feet from that center area. So if you were here, you're going to be outside of that cloud, but still next to that enemy.
Yeah.
But if you want to take an action to disengage, you can do that as well and move wherever you'd like.
No, I'll just move to that spot where you had me.
Okay. So yeah, being there, you get out of the fumes. Doesn't look like they're expanding any more than they are. You don't know if it can move or not, but you don't take an opportunity attack. And,
cool.
All right.
Yeah, and then I'll attack this guy.
All right.
And I will I'll reckless attack, and I'll take a -5.
All right.
Oh, Daddy's going big. Yeah, you're gonna get it. That's gonna be a 21 to hit.
21 hits. You connect with this thing.
Yes. Okay, and that's gonna be Okay. It's gonna be 22 slashing damage, and then I'm gonna also infuse my strike for some radiant damage,
All right.
and that's gonna be 5 radiant damage. So a total of 27 damage.
All right. Yeah, so yeah, you cleave into this thing. The stone kind of tearing away where you hit it, but with your mundane weapon, not quite as much as you were hoping. The radiant energy, though, that you infuse your weapon with, that burns into it, and you see this kind of mark on in the center where the crater of the wound is, just burns deeper into this stone insect.
Okay, and then I'm gonna do my extra attack.
All right.
Yeah, and that's gonna be a 26 to hit.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you connect again with this thing.
Sweet, and that is gonna be 11 slashing damage again.
11. Perfect.
And that will be my turn.
Holy crap, man.
Barbarians, baby. All right, next up is Rhyperion. Go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw as you begin choking on these fumes.
Question first, and I think I already know the answer, but I want to ask. As a reaction, I could do absorb elements. Would you consider this incoming energy? The spell captures some of the incoming energy, lessening its effects, and then storing it for my next melee attack.
If poison is on that list, then yes.
There's no list. It just says incoming energy.
To absorb elements should have a list on there. Absorb elements.
I'm looking at my sheet from whatever that is, that dungeon thing that Milo told me about.
Acid,
Also-
cold, fire, lightning, or thunder.
Damn.
Also, if it's poison, remember you're a halfling.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, if those are the what it triggers on, then yeah, the poison's not on there.
All right, that's cool. That's cool. But yeah, I am a halfling. So what is it? I'm not immune like dwarves.
Give you?
I believe it's advantage on poison, isn't it?
Yeah, it depends on the specific sub-race.
Oh,
of
yeah.
halfling.
If it's light, but it's not.
Yeah.
I don't think
He's
I'm a
ghost
light
wise.
stout. I'm ghost wise. So probably not then.
Got to be a stout halfling, you know, those dark beers.
You know, the
Whatever.
best halfling.
Right. Okay, so I'm making a con save, you said?
Yeah, Constitution saving throw as you're choking on the gas.
Choke on this gas, baby.
Natural 20 plus 0. Shit. Okay, well then natural 20.
Natural 20. You know what? That's a natural 20. You don't take any damage from this then.
Yes.
Is how we rule that, which is good because this deals 5d8 damage and 3 of the rolls were an 8.
Oh, perfect.
Oh, what?
Yeah, it was going to be real nasty. So yeah, you just kind of center yourself and you breathe almost through a different plane is where you pull that air from.
Yeah, I know the ethereal planes.
Yeah. And so you have a moment there in this cloud to try and escape and not suffer more damage or any damage from it.
Perfect.
Later on, what do you do?
Maybe she's just watched how much Arthur holds his breath all the time.
I'm going to I see my buddy who just really messed up this stone thing, and I was like, well, maybe we can finish it off, then we don't have to worry about it. So I'm going to run towards the stone monster. And I would say move me 2 slots forward, so I'm like on his diagonal, his upper left diagonal. And then I'm, yes, sir. And then I'm going to
that'll keep you in the cloud. You see the little yellow circle there is that cloud.
Oh, okay. Well, no, duh.
Yeah. Make things a little easier to visualize.
How about if I went? Does my stuff interact with this? No. Okay, still doesn't interact. So what if I had gone diagonally so I'm on his right side in that box, just on the out? Yep.
I think that's going to be where you're safest and next to him.
Perfect. And then so that's my movement, and then I'll double check him.
Double chuck him.
Double chuck him with my shadow chuck.
Double check.
Double check.
It's knuckle chuck time.
Yeah. Hey, Snake Eyes on a 16 there. So that's 16 plus 6. So 20. 22.
Yeah.
22. That hits.
Perfect. Double 22s hitting.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's chuckle puck time.
Okay, so now when I have the shadow chucks, can I attack just normally, or is it once they're engaged I can't differentiate between the attacks?
I mean, you could. Yeah, no, it just gives you the option to use the shadow chuck's stat.
Okay, so in the because my immediately since that is an option, my immediate thought is then not to shadow chucks him because he is rock, and I don't assume shadows are going to affect rock. So I'm gonna do the normal piercing and bludgeoning damage if that's all right with you.
Yeah, you can definitely do that.
Okay, so we've got 4 plus 3, so we have 7 piercing, and then plus 3 9 bludgeoning as I dual wheel chucks.
So yeah, you go into hit this thing, and you damage it. You chunk off some of the stone that makes it up, but these mundane weapons they don't seem to do much against this stone creature.
Darn it. All right. Well, I take all of this into consideration, and I will keep that in mind for next time.
All right.
And hopefully by that I mean Mr. Wolf will have destroyed it, and I'll be like, and I helped.
All right. So that ending your turn, it is the wizard's turn, and it is going to look at its spell again. Interesting. I knew it moved, but I thought he could control it. No, this cloud just moves away from the wizard 10 feet.
Oh, yes.
You see it move into this chamber and starts filling the chamber.
Nice.
He looks at the two of you and says, "Do not destroy the arcane structures that protect this tower. Please refrain from violence. You'll be sent to the hold immediately."
A hold?
Ooh. I go, do I notice if he's wearing like a circlet on top of his head?
Doesn't appear to be.
Okay, so he just looks like he's not like a robot wizard.
Doesn't? Yeah, it looks like he's spectral in some way. He exists in multiple planes.
So I'm going to be sitting there bouncing, and I'm going to be like, so if we don't attack this monster, it won't attack us?
The creature will send you to the hold. Please wait.
You haven't even seen violence.
And that's all I need, and I'm back with Mr. Wolf. We're ready to go.
and yeah, with that, he's going to extend out a finger and cast Ray of Frost at you, Wolf.
And it's this one.
Dude, yeah, right.
Ice cold.
19
Ice
versus
cold,
your AC.
Yeah, that hits.
It's going to go ahead and deal 13 cold damage to you, and your speed is reduced 10 feet until the start of this thing's turn.
Aye.
You hear more commotion in the chamber behind you, Wolf. Those guys.
Crap.
Ball, you are up next. Sorry, no, this creature is up first. You pulled it into you, and it is not happy with that. It's going to make an attack against you.
Well, I guess it's
okay.
Cluck time.
Okay.
Quack, quack.
Please.
I'll work on it.
Okay, good.
The first one is going to be with its spear that it's holding. It's going to be 18 versus AC.
Way.
Nope. No. All right. And the second
20,
one is
baby.
is going to be, as it attacks in, it's going to reach up with its claw and try and claw you, which is going to be 13 to hit, and it just scrapes against your body and causes no damage. But it looks intent at you, trying to go in for the kill. But it is your turn next, Ball.
I look intently back at it. And then I am going to just pull my fist back and haymaker the hell out of this boy.
All right.
Advantage?
Yeah, you've got Scory on the other side of you, giving you advantage.
I scowl harder.
Cord scowls from the sky. 23 hits.
Nice.
It's gonna be 15 damage from my power fist.
15, and that counts as a magical weapon, yes?
It is a magical fist.
Perfect. So yeah, you crush into this thing, shattering bits of the stone that makes it up. A whole section of the side is just gone.
And a second attack. Gonna haymaker again. And that's going to be 20.
That's a hit.
I guess it's punch a fuck time.
And that's gonna be 12 more.
All right.
Punch a fuck was pretty good, but
Sorry, Scory. I want to turn this thing to dust.
I don't blame you.
And as you kind of rear back and punch this thing, it does. It goes to dust as chunks of it spray past Scory and onto the corridor ahead. This thing no longer moving. Its stone spear falls to the ground.
Well,
I don't think that's the last one of those we're going to see, and I'm going to go ahead and start heading down the hole.
All right.
it was a good punch there, friend.
So with 30 feet of movement is what I think you have. Drew, get you here. And you can see a little bit in the next hallway. Here you see another set of stairs that go downward in this small chamber. And the stairs get off to the right, and then to the left, going towards the main chamber, you see a about foot tall, 5 foot wide pane of that same crystal glass. And beyond it, you see the wizard and the fight happening in the chamber of Riff and Wolf.
Do I think if it was broken, I could fit through it?
It's about a foot wide, or a foot tall.
It's pretty gonna be a tight squeeze then. All right, I'm done.
All right, up next is Arthur.
All right. And we got that guy. The haymakers took care of him.
Yeah, it's just chunks in front of you. Not too difficult to step over.
Damn it. Okay, so I guess now I don't know if I should go check out those stairs behind us or if I should follow the team. I'm like, should I check out those stairs back there? Or I'm coming up there.
It appears that there's a battle going on over here. Can you maybe move these rocks or this stone?
Can I move like right here?
Yeah, you never get in there. You see that same chamber that he sees. You get a glimpse of that crystal glass.
And that's kind of like right here, or where was that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sorry, that is on the wrong layer. Let me throw that down. There you go.
Cool.
That's right. Yeah, about 15 feet across, not 5 feet. It's about 15 feet across. Takes up that whole wall right there.
Okay, and can we can see through it, or
you can see through it? Yeah. You don't recall from the other side being able to see this, but from this side it appears that you can.
Oh. So I can cast spells through it.
You can see through it, yeah.
Alrighty.
From this angle that you're at, you can kind of only see over in that far corner, though.
Wow, that's true.
You're not quite up to it. Balls, barely even got to it.
Fine. Take this away from me. That's all right. There's not really much I can do from here anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and just spend my action, I think, just kind of moving, like, kind of up against it. Maybe over here so I can get a better glimpse.
Yeah. As you enter into the chamber, you see the full battle that's going on in the chamber above. A cloud of gas filling the room at the far end. Riff and Wolf fighting one of those same stone creatures, and some sort of spectral wizard engaged with them with its back turned to you.
Holy damn that ball! There's a spectral wizard in there.
Sounds like a bad thing.
And that's my turn.
Scory, you're up next.
Well, now there's a spectral wizard in there. All right, that's it.
You declare.
I do declare.
Thanks for the recon. I'm going to move next to Zephyrus, kind of sandwiched in there.
Yep, you can get right up in there.
Perfect. And I say to Ball and Arthur, should I try to hit the wizard, or should I try to reach and hit the thing that Wolf and Riff are going after?
I don't know. The wizard looks like he's bad at business to me, but I would like there to be a nice thick sheet of glass here between us. So I just cast my spells from relative safety.
Right, but what's our primary target here? What would you think is the...
Oh, I don't know, Mr. Telbrun. Is it the spectral wizard over there, or is it the insect monster? You tell me which one looks more dangerous.
Yeah, you've only got a few seconds to kind of analyze the battle. What are you deciding?
I'm going to go ahead and attempt to do create bonfire, but I'm going to place it where... you know what? I was going to go for the stone thing, but I'll try for the wizard. We'll see what happens.
You cast fire on a stone thing.
It's better than nothing. It's a magical fire.
All right. We'll save this for the metagame minute.
Yeah, I have nothing that works against stone, so you get what you get.
So maybe use the stuff on the spectral guys.
That's what I said.
No, I know. I'm sorry.
Yeah, come. All right.
Make your own decisions.
Yeah,
exactly.
Jesus.
Exactly. Scory, you're creating a bonfire underneath this thing. Okay.
He already wasted his turn by telling you what was in the room. Don't let him keep talking.
Oh yeah, you're right. Your tactical genius really helped us out.
Hey,
you
knew to move
the
over
create
here.
bonfire. What does it do as far as damage would be concerned on this guy?
Well, first, this person needs to succeed at a dex, 13 dex.
13 dex. Oh, it's going to get a 13 dexterity saving throw.
Okay, so it's only going to take half, if it even takes anything. It's going to be...
That is a limber spectral wizard.
It fills a 5-foot cube, and it's fire damage.
Mm-hmm.
And so if it succeeds, it should take half.
No, yeah, this one's a cantrip, so it's going to not take any damage from It seems to kind of hover away from the flames. It's still in its square, antagonizing it, but it doesn't quite damage it yet.
Okay, so and it says that it stays there. So anytime it moves in that space, it'll need to make another one.
So the start of its next turn, he'll repeat that saving throw.
Okay. Well, Arthur, it seems like you and I are just as effective. So I've done what I can.
Oh no, I did more than you did. Just objectively speaking.
You did the same thing effectively that this window did for me.
So Riff and Wolf, you see over by that wizard flames appear underneath it.
The two most ineffective party members in the background.
We're just kind of watching.
Yeah, you guys got a fucking Christmas window in it.
I love the idea
They're
that
blowing fog on the window and drawing symbols on it.
Yeah.
I love the idea that it's like a one-way mirror, and we're just out here watching.
Yeah.
It's like it's some experiment gone wrong.
What do you think Wolf's gonna do?
Throw a fire in there, see what happens.
All right, this stone insect creature is going to go ahead and make a claw attack against you, Riff. which is going to be 21 to hit.
Holy Moses!
Ah, farts.
And that's going to be...
Because I was going to use my reaction for shield, but that only puts me at a 20. You still beat me.
Oh, yeah. Taking 7 damage as it claws into you and is going to use its trident.
Now,
its
real
spear.
quick. Would absorb elements work on his claws?
It would not.
I'm useless!
It's going to use its spear against you, Wolf.
I don't know. Isn't it
Oh,
stone
and it
damage?
has advantage.
It's elemental.
Which is going to be 20 to hit.
That is gonna hit.
Nice.
Alex, how was my damage again?
7.
Okay.
Oh, that's the wrong one.
I need a bigger dice.
2 and 7 damage to you as well. Piercing damage as it skewers into you.
Okay.
You hear more commotion from the chamber behind you, and it is your turn, Wolf.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go reckless and take a -5 on this stone guy again.
Mm-hmm.
And here we go. And that it's gonna be a 19.
That hits.
Yes. Yes. Okay. Sweet.
And pay attention.
Frick, yeah. What was that?
Alex.
Jeez. That's gonna be. That's gonna be 24 slashing damage, and then my divine fury. Is gonna be 9 radiant damage.
9. So yeah, you cleave into this thing, tearing off one of 3 arms on one of the side, and inside you see that radiant just kind of just lightning almost just kind of spark between the gaps of the wound, and it just infuses into the middle of it, and you see it disappear, and after a second just goes and it falls into a crumbling mound before you.
And then I turn to the wizard and I go, looks like you're next. And then I'm going to run after him and leap at him with my axe, and you do my second attack.
How much movement do you have?
He reduced my speed, huh?
He did, by 10 feet.
So I have 30.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, just enough. You jump up onto the table.
And I'm
Axe
gonna
coming down.
Yeah, and then I'll take a -5 to this one too. And that is going to be a 13.
13 misses. You see that it was going to connect, but it just glances off of some invisible shield around it.
Okay, that is my turn.
All right, Rhyperion, you are up next.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna see my pal going after it, and I'm covered in dust, and I'm gonna use my movement to to stay up like more towards the blue side of things, whereas he's like right in the middle. I'll go to the aisle to the right and use my 30 feet of movement to get as close as I can to him. Yeah, and then I'll double shadow check him. Because I feel like that my magics need to defeat his magics. Oh, what a bunch of crappy shadow checking. 11 plus 6, 17.
17 hits.
And 10.
10 misses.
Farts. Well, shadow chucks, 1 round. It's all good. Helping out still, because badass. Oh, that's actually pretty good. Okay, so 8 plus 5, 13 points of shadow chuck damage. And so, the one I hit my funny bone on my left arm, like trying to go past that bookcase. I'm like, my extra chuck, it won't work. And so I shadow chuck him with one of them. And,
all right, the one makes contact, and you see it recoil in pain.
Psychic damage.
You see, just like arcane symbols, like just pass by its pupils as this energy just blasts into it.
Oh, interesting. Do I recognize the symbols for me in my studies?
Not as quickly as they pass by in the moment. No.
Darn it! I have to meditate on that.
It is the wizard's turn. It is going to
Turns around and flips off you guys behind the corner, like behind the mirror.
it is going
warming
to
its hand by the fire.
Right, it's going to see if it saves. It rolls a 1 on that. Go ahead and give me a crit on the fire damage.
He just starts hopping foot like a hot potato.
That's awesome. Okay, so that's 2d8. So that's plus 2.
So it's 8 plus 1d8.
8 plus 1d8.
Oh yeah, we maximize
plus 2 one
the
time.
regular.
Well, the regular is 2d8.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
So 16
there's 16 plus
2d8.
Plus 2d8. Okay. So 16 plus 2
16
for the mod.
Plus 2d8.
So that's 18.
It shouldn't have a mod. Most
It's
cantrips don't.
Well, the first level is 1d8 plus 2, and then at 5th level you get another d8.
It shouldn't be plus 2.
Oh wait, hold on. I'm looking at the wrong one.
Yeah,
that's why.
Yeah, cantrip. Yeah, most spells are not adding the modifier damage. Eldritch Blast being
okay, 2d8 plus 2d or 16 plus.
Sorry, I was looking at
21.
murder spell.
21.
21 fire damage.
Nice.
Yeah, this guy just is getting lit up. You see the flames just kind of enter into its spectral body and burns off parts of it. You see like a quarter of it is just kind of missing now because of that fire.
I elbow nudge
away
Arthur to make sure he's watching.
Oh yeah, that's impressive there, Mr. Selbrun.
The popcorn gallery in the back.
Yeah.
That's the start of its turn. It is going to then.
The floor is lava.
God, that'd be great. Oh, that's what it's going to do.
And it says It also ignites flammable objects in the area that aren't being worn or carried.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything table-wise where the crystals are?
Nothing on the table that's catching fire. It looks like most furniture things are made of stone in this tower.
Okay.
I think he wants all of the oxygen in the room to go up at once. Knowing Caleb.
You see this wizard point to you, Wolf, with a hand outstretched and 2 fingers pointed as you see kind of electricity build along the space in between, and it lets forth a lightning bolt into you and then passing through also into Riff and surging into the wall. I need dexterity saving throws from both of you.
Real cool fire, Scory, you fuck. Dex, you said?
That's going to be a 10.
Mine is going to be a 17.
17 saves, 10 does not. As 26 points of lightning damage enter into you, Wolf, and then half as much entering into you, Riff. This is
It can use my reaction for absorb elements?
You can absorb elements on this, yes. So yeah, you take resistance
I am
to that.
going to use my Stone's Endurance, and I'm going to roll a d12 plus 3 to reduce that damage.
All right.
So
Nice.
am I like having the half? Is that what it is?
Yeah, you'll take half of the half, so you'll take a quarter of it.
6. Nice.
So yeah, you see this wizard. Yeah, everyone in the gallery back there, you see this lightning just blast off, creating this thunderous wave of sound when it does it, and you see Wolf just kind of hunker down, his skin turned to stone. You see Rifarian just kind of shift their body almost into the ethereal as some of that lightning passes through them. And
how much was the damage?
That's a good question. I forget already, but the dice
It was 26.
26?
Yeah.
Okay, so I only take 18. Okay.
Nice. It says, "You are not supposed to be here. The mages The mages cannot be accessed. Do you know where the mages are? You will be sent to the hold.
Oh, you're gonna get it, bud. I'm gonna say to Mr. Wolf, since we're the only one in here right now, and we can actually see them, right? It's clear glass. It's not like Rhett's PI cop.
No, you can't see. You can't see that glass. It's only visible from the other side.
Oh, okay. So it just looks like a wall to us, or whatever.
It does, yeah.
Perfect.
And yeah, you're not sure where that bonfire came from either.
Oh no. Yeah. He had a little toot. He had a little ghost toot. Oh, he's a fire mage. I'm gonna say, Mr. Wolf, I'm like, maybe like we don't do kill damage, so like if we can ever figure out what his HP is, we just knock it so we can at least get some results out of him, possibly.
And
I know the other guys are gonna yell at us if we just like murder this thing. We don't get any information.
Yeah, and Wolf in his enraged state is like, I do not understand what not kill damage is. I only know kill damage. I only do kill damage.
All right, cool, dude. Just keep it on the back burner.
All right, next up, Ball in the corridor. You see this going down. You see the lightning bolt expelled by this spectral wizard. What do you do?
I got really excited for a moment at the end of my last turn. I remember that I had mold earth, but is like the grout that the stone is set in, is that loose dirt?
No.
Okay,
no.
cool. So never mind.
Stone shape is what you're looking for.
Well, yeah. I realized that as soon as I read the entire spell, and I then got very disappointed. But I wanted to ask anyway. First thing I'm going to do is yell out, "Oi, Ball! Oi, Chain! If you're around there, come and help these guys." And then I'm going to continue around the corner.
All right, you continue on. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You kind of hear Chain. You hear just battle noises back from him telepathically.
Uh-oh.
He's on Mr. Wolf's side.
You enter into this chamber, and it looks to be a small bedroom or study. There's 2 beds. There's furniture for, to keep things in, tables to hold notes and to, do writings with. There's a number of books in here. At a quick glance, it just looks like a standard bedroom, if not well furnished.
I want to look through all of this stuff so bad. Mm-hmm. I don't know what caused the shift in the walls, right? Does that happen in the other room? And then we ran through this.
The shift in the walls? You know that happened when you went into the ethereal realm.
Yeah,
and
but
that kind of
I don't know what caused that.
Right. I mean, you have been here, and you know that touching those crystals has caused that.
Okay, I'll go ahead and shout out, River Wolf, if you could touch one of those crystals, I want to try to get in there and help. And I'm going to go ahead and dash around that other corner.
All right.
Would we have heard him?
What is your guys' passive perception?
Not great. 11.
11. I don't think you would have, no.
Because it's all stone wall, right?
Yeah, stone. The crystal would be the one thing that kind of lets it go through, but you're a little ways from that.
Yeah.
Yeah, same here.
Same. Okay. Yeah, in the heat of battle, it's tough to communicate through the stone walls. And Ball, as you kind of turn the corner, you enter into a dead end.
And I see a dead end. Awesome. This is fantastic. That will be the end of my turn.
All right, Arthur, you are up next.
Okay. All right, Mr. Telbrun, I'm about to show you how magic actually works. I won't be able to explain it to you because I don't actually know, but here's a demonstration. And I'm going to go ahead and hex the wizard.
Okay, the wizard is hexed.
Excellent. And unfortunately, I would just cast Eldritch Blast, but there's a thing in the way. So I'm going to cast Maximilian's Earthen Grasp.
All right.
And our Mr. Friend here needs to go ahead and make himself a strength save.
That is not going to be good. That is going to be a 5 - 1.
That is a fail. Felt good to say.
I thought it might.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just say, like, right behind him, pops up my earthen hand, and it grabs him, and he is restrained, and he takes 2d6 bludgeoning damage. He takes 7 bludgeoning damage. Oh, and he's going to go also take Hex.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Actually, I guess it has to be a spell attack or an attack.
Oh,
so,
and is Hex a spell or is that a feature?
Hex is a bonus. Oh shit! You're
Because
right.
yeah, you can only do one.
That's why I was thinking.
The cantrip. So
can
we'll
I
say
undo
the
Hex?
Hex didn't go through.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah. In my mind,
I know some warlocks have a feature that they can do something similar with, but
yeah. No, I get so in the mind of it because I'm casting Hex and then I'm casting Eldritch Blast usually.
Right.
So it's like,
yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, the Earthen Grasp goes through and is just picks this thing up from the center and just is grasp, just pulling into it. It's the same kind of stone that this tower is made of. Wolf and Riff, you don't know why this thing is having this happen to it, but you have seen your friend Arthur do this once before with the scorpions.
Oh, well, looks like we got some help.
Yes, the gods are blessing us in this battle. Yes, I knew it.
Scory, you are up after that.
Does this thing have disadvantage while it's in the grasp?
As it being restrained, it has I think disadvantage on some things like being attacked.
Yeah. Well, regardless, I'm going to. I'll let you decide. I'm going to just cast another bonfire.
I think, yeah, okay. I think it gets rid of the one before.
Yeah, that's fine.
But yeah,
it does have disadvantage on Dex.
You'll move it over and disadvantage on Dexterity saving throws.
Nice.
Which it rolls a 1 on. So yeah, give me that critical damage, please.
All right. So
bonfire is the MVP.
Yeah.
This is how.
Plus.
I don't think Caleb has succeeded back to back like this before.
See, me and Scory were going at it so much that we didn't realize that we had a perfect wombo combo here, which is just grasp them and cook them, baby.
So
we got that BOGO.
S'mores.
30 fire damage.
Jeez Louise on that. Yeah, you see this thing. It kind of catches where it burned off part of it before, and something about this tower and like ley lines of where it is. This energy just surges into that bonfire, and just this plume of fire comes up almost to the ceiling and just burns away this spectral wizard. And as the dust kind of clears, all you see floating there is this skull, this white pristine skull where its head was. And you see these kind of arcane runes that were on it just kind of vanish and disappear off of it. You see carved into it are a couple of runes as it drops onto the ground in front of you and in front of Wolf and Rhyperion.
I yelled dibs. I know other people can't hear me, but I yelled dibs.
It is clear that I have Cord's favor. He has smiled upon me this day.
I would say it's actually being held up by the Earthen Grasp. It's right there on the
Mr.
skull.
Wolf,
Yes.
we didn't do this, so they can't get mad at us.
Yes, Cord came down from on high and cursed my enemies.
And Riff definitely wants to check out. She wants to, if you can, just because I was thinking about the other one, I would say maybe the second time she would have seen the runes, as you say, flash.
Mm-hmm.
And then she definitely wants to check out and write them down in her notebook.
Okay, yeah.
on the
So,
skull.
yeah, you kind of get up there, and the ones that kind of disappeared off of it immediately were hard to visualize, but you could see the ones on it, and you begin to kind of looking at it as the flames underneath light it, and this stone hand is grasping it. But I think that is a good place to end it with that wizard being destroyed. Thank you guys for joining us around our proverbial podcast table. I've been your DM, Alex. With me has been
Dash as Wolf.
Bentley is Rafiri and Night Meadow.
Red as Arthur.
Caleb is Scory Telbrun.
And Milo is Ball.
grab your swords and keep on adventuring.
Follow us across all platforms with Chaotic Amateurs. Please subscribe, rate, and review our show on your podcast app of choice to help us climb the charts and find new adventurers. Or become a patron on Patreon to help our heroes continue their quest. Thank you for listening to Chaotic Amateurs.